Hiya crafty folks, Amy here with Amy's Wares, and today I'm going to use some gilding polish and a new stencil and make an easy Christmas card. Now this is a new stencil from A Colorful Life Designs for the November release. I have my gilding polish and some blue lightweight colored cardstock and an old school blending foam with a very crunchy foam on the end, and I'll tell you more about that in a bit. But here's the finished card to show you the direction that we're headed. Now I'm using this new diagonal stars stencil. If you shop for this or anything in the store other than a master creator bundle, you can save some cash with my coupon AmyFan10 at checkout. So be sure to check out the shop. There's literally thousands of amazing and unique stencils to meet all your paper crafting needs. Now I've removed my little press and seal. I forget what that's called. I keep press and seal on there to make sure it doesn't dry out. It does a really good job, but the foam itself here was quite dried out. Now you can actually rinse it out with water. I ended up doing that. But once it gets really crispy, it may or may not work in your favor. Sometimes when it's crispy, I like it because then I have control and it doesn't kind of squish underneath the stencil. But in this case, it had been sitting for far too long and it was just too hard. So I did end up struggling to get the gilding polish down in the holes of the stencil, and I did end up having to switch to a softer newer foam in that case. And like I said, I was able to take it to the sink and rinse it and let it dry out, so you can reuse it. But once you get it kind of soft, it'll put the gilding polish right through the stencil, have that gorgeous shine, and seriously, by the time I'm done flipping through, the panel dries. So if you aren't familiar with this stuff, it's kind of similar to the Solar Paste line from I can't think of his name. Let me know in the comments. I don't know why I'm spacing on his name. But anyway, it's a similar sort of consistency. It does have a little bit of a smell if you're sensitive to it. I'm really sensitive to smell, and it's not enough to be a deal breaker for me. So if it gets particularly bad, I'll just open a window. But I love this stuff because when you apply it super light like this, it dries in a snap. So I put everything together on an A2 size card base, and that's it. So thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing. And be sure to check out the rest of the release. There's loads of gorgeous stencils. So catch you next time. Bye.